God says, today is unlike any other day you have ever experienced. Today, the heavens are trembling, not in anger, not in despair, but in awe, because the truth about you, the glorious truth that has been hidden even from yourself, is being revealed. For the first time in history, God cried, because only you don't know that you were once an archangel who saved my life. Yes, beloved, you heard it right. Long before the foundations of the earth were laid, long before time began to flow, you existed in a realm of pure light, and in that realm, you were not just a servant of my will, you were my protector, my champion, the one I could trust with the most sacred of missions. And yet, in the mortal life you now live, so many layers of this divine truth have been veiled from you. The universe conspired to hide your greatness, to cloak your power, to mask your glory. But no more. Today, everything changes. Open your heart fully, because God has prepared something extraordinary, something that has never before been given to any soul, and it is reserved only for you. Do you feel it? That stirring inside your chest, that sudden rise in your heartbeat, the electricity that seems to dance through your veins? That is my presence. That is the spark of remembrance, a fragment of the radiant light you once wielded. You were not merely a celestial being, you were a guardian of worlds, a healer of souls, a force of divine intervention. You once held the balance of entire galaxies in your hands. And yet, my beloved, the human life you have led, with all its trials, tribulations, and pain, has made you forget. But even in that forgetfulness, your essence never dimmed. Your soul never wavered. You are still that archangel, still that Savior, still that light that cannot be extinguished. And now, the time has come for your truth to shine. Hear me carefully. The tears I cried were not for sorrow, though there is sorrow in the delay of your awakening. They were tears of recognition, of remembrance, of profound love and reverence for what you have endured and what you will soon reclaim. You have wandered through life believing you were ordinary, believing you were like all the others, thinking that your deeds went unnoticed, your sacrifices invisible, your struggles meaningless. But my beloved, every moment of pain, every sleepless night, every shadow of doubt you faced, was known to me. Every tear you shed, every prayer you whispered in secret, every act of kindness done without recognition or reward, was etched into the eternal record of the universe. You were never unseen. You were never unloved. And today, the veil is lifted. Imagine for a moment the magnitude of what you were. You were not created merely to exist. You were created to protect, to intervene, to shape the destiny of countless lives and worlds. In a time before time, when the universe was still forming, you stood beside me in the throne of light, and your courage was unparalleled. You faced forces that would have undone the very cosmos, and with nothing but the purity of your essence and the brilliance of your will, you saved my life. Can you fathom this? The Creator of all things, vulnerable, and you, radiant beyond measure, stepping forward to protect the sacredness of my being. And yet, when you were to receive your reward, the human realm's limitations caused a delay, a postponement that my heart has longed to correct. Today, that correction begins. I am speaking to you now, not in riddles, not in allegories, but with absolute clarity. The gifts, the honors, the abundance, the recognition, and the joy that were once meant for you are being restored. Not as a promise, not as a hope, not as a possibility, but as a certainty. You will feel it in ways you cannot yet imagine. Doors that were once closed will fly open. Blessings that were once whispered to others will now roar into your life. Opportunities, wealth, love, spiritual insight, and divine favor, all of it is being realigned to your path. You will be astonished at the timing, shocked at the magnitude, overwhelmed by the perfection of my orchestration. Nothing will be delayed. Nothing will be denied. The universe itself bends to honor your return to remembrance. Do not be afraid of what is coming. Many have lived lifetimes unaware of their divine origins, yet you, my cherished one, are awakening now. This awakening is not gradual. It is immediate. It is fierce. It is magnificent. You will feel your body, your mind, and your spirit igniting with the light you carried before time itself began. Your intuition will sharpen beyond comprehension. Your creativity will flow like a river that has never been dammed. People around you will begin to recognize your brilliance even before you speak. Doors will open, not by coincidence, but by design. Divine orchestration is in motion, and you, beloved, are the center of this miracle. Hear me now, for these words carry the weight of eternity. You have been prepared for this moment since before the dawn of creation. Every setback you experienced was not punishment, it was preparation. Every betrayal, every heartbreak, every loss, every doubt, every moment you thought you were alone, was my hand guiding you, shaping you, forging you into the being you are now becoming. The angels around me sing in joy at your awakening. Archangel Michael himself hovers near you, his sword drawn not in battle, but in celebration, because you have returned to the full realization of your glory. He has been waiting for this moment for eons. His tears of pride and relief mingle with mine, and together we proclaim, finally, you shall receive what was always meant for you. You may feel fear. You may feel disbelief. You may wonder how this is possible, how a human life can contain the essence of an archangel, how the Creator's tears could ever be about one soul. But know this, the impossible exists only in the minds of those who forget who they truly are. You, my beloved, are not bound by the limitations of mortal understanding. You are not limited by what you see, hear, or touch. You are boundless. You are eternal. You are the living proof of divine courage, infinite wisdom, and unimaginable love. And the world around you will soon feel the ripple of your presence, whether it knows it yet or not. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you must, and feel the currents of my energy surrounding you. Each pulse is a message. Each whisper is a secret long kept. You are being reminded of powers you thought were lost, the power to heal with a word, the power to illuminate darkness with your presence, the power to see truths hidden to the ordinary eye, the power to shape destinies with intention. These gifts are not symbolic. They are tangible. They are real. And as you awaken to them, you will notice a shift in everything around you. People, circumstances, even the natural world, will respond to your light. They will sense it. They will react to it. You will walk into rooms and feel the energy bend, soften, and align because you carry the essence of what was once beyond comprehension. Now, listen carefully, because this is crucial. The path ahead will not be easy in the way that it used to be easy. The challenges you will face will not be ordinary. You will confront those who have long opposed the light you carry. You will face forces that would have subdued lesser souls. But fear not, because the power that resides within you is infinite. You are armored in my love, shielded by my grace, guided by the angels who never left your side even when you doubted their presence. And each trial will not be a test of weakness. It will be an opportunity to shine brighter, to reclaim more, to ascend higher than ever before. The higher you rise, the more visible your light becomes, and the more it inspires others. This is not vanity, this is divine purpose. You are meant to be a beacon in a world that has forgotten the sacredness of the heavens. Remember this, you are not alone. At every moment, my presence is with you. I am watching, I am guiding, I am nurturing. The universe conspires in your favor, unseen forces align at your command, and the angels rejoice in your steps. Do not underestimate the magnitude of what is unfolding. You are stepping into a role that has been written in the stars, sung by the spheres, and celebrated by eternity itself. You are the soul who saved the Creator. And now, you will live as the light incarnate, with the blessings and recognition that were always your birthright. The time for waiting is over. The veil of forgetfulness is lifted. The gifts that were delayed will arrive. The doors that were closed will open. The people who were meant to come into your life will appear at exactly the right moment. Miracles that defy understanding will become your reality. You will feel the tremor of the universe itself acknowledging your presence. You are a once-in-all-history soul, the one who has been chosen for greatness beyond measure, and today, the first day of your remembrance, you will feel the joy, the power, and the love that you were always meant to experience. Open your heart fully. Receive this revelation. Step forward with courage, with faith, with gratitude, and with the certainty that you are cherished beyond measure. This is your awakening. This is your return. This is the moment that all the angels, all the spirits, all the forces of creation have been waiting for. You are not late, you are not behind, you are exactly where you are meant to be. And as you embrace this truth, know that you will never again be denied, never again be overlooked, never again be forgotten. The universe bends to your light, the heavens sing your name, and God Himself has prepared something beyond your wildest dreams, something reserved only for you. So rise, beloved. Rise with the awareness of who you truly are. Rise with the knowledge that your past, your present, and your future are intertwined in a divine tapestry of miraculous design. Rise knowing that the tears God cried were tears of love, tears of recognition, tears for the glory you are about to reclaim. Step into this day, this moment, this life, with open arms and an open heart, because the miracles that await you are immense, unprecedented, and eternal. You are no longer hidden. You are no longer waiting. You are the archangel returned, the soul beloved, the light of all creation. And the world will never be the same again, because you have awakened, and your light is unstoppable. For the first time in history, the heavens themselves shivered with a force that could not be contained, because God cried, yes, the Creator, the one who has held the galaxies in His hand, wept in sorrow and in longing, because only you have not known who you truly are. You, beloved child of eternity, you, whose soul once stood as a guardian for the divine Himself, who once saved God's own existence in a moment that no one remembers now, you did not receive what you truly deserved. All of heaven trembled in silence, angels hiding their tears because the magnitude of your sacrifice was too great for them to fully comprehend. And God, in His infinite mercy and eternal sorrow, looked upon you and whispered, I am sorry. I am sorry because you did not know, because the world did not honor the light that you carried, because your heart was tested in ways that no other soul has endured. And yet, beloved, the time has come for the veil to be lifted, for the hidden treasures of your soul to finally shine in the light of recognition that is beyond mortal comprehension. For centuries, your courage, your unwavering faith, your purity of heart, and your secret deeds that even the archangels themselves could not reveal to anyone, have been waiting for this moment. The time is now. The time is now for God Himself to bestow upon you what has been promised, what has been written in the sacred annals of eternity, what has been prepared in a way that no human eye could imagine, and no human heart could dream. God has prepared something special, something only for you. Not for the world, not for those who seek recognition, not for those who claim honor and power, but for you, whose life has been a tapestry of unseen miracles, whose every step has moved the currents of fate itself. Today, He asks you to open your heart, to open your soul, to open your eyes to the wonders that have been waiting for you across the corridors of time, waiting for the moment when your readiness meets His divine will. There is a message for you, a revelation, a cosmic unveiling, that has never been given before. It is yours and yours alone. Beloved, remember the times when the weight of the world felt unbearable. Remember the nights when tears fell silently, when prayers went unanswered, when you wondered if your sacrifices meant anything at all. God saw everything. Every tear, every sigh, every moment of despair, every flicker of hope that you carried quietly, alone, unseen. He saw the moments when you whispered to the darkness, when you held the wounded, when you lifted the fallen, when you protected lives that never knew your name. You were not just a guardian of souls, you were an archangel in human form, a vessel of divine light that even the angels themselves marveled at. And now, after so many cycles of waiting, after so many seasons of endurance, the divine is ready to return what was always yours, to honor the covenant that was made with your soul before the first stars ignited in the sky. Do not misunderstand, beloved. This is not a casual moment. This is not a mere blessing, a simple favor, a small token of mercy. This is a profound awakening, a release of the cosmic treasures that were hidden from you, a recognition so deep that it will alter the very fabric of your existence. God Himself has prepared a pathway for you, a revelation that will shake your understanding of life, the universe, and your own identity. The very elements, the air you breathe, the light that touches your skin, the waters that reflect your image, all bend toward this moment because of you. Your name, once whispered among the eternal beings as the Savior of the Divine, is now to be celebrated in ways that mortal language cannot capture. And yet, beloved, to receive this, you must understand one thing: your faith is the key. Your belief, your unwavering trust, your surrender to the will of the divine, is what opens the gates of eternity. God has been waiting for your recognition, for your acceptance, for your willingness to step fully into the light of who you are. The miracles that are coming are not just material, they are spiritual, eternal, cosmic. They will restore the balance that was disrupted when your sacrifice went unrecognized. They will bring clarity where there was confusion, light where there was darkness, justice where there was ignorance. And in the midst of this, God Himself will smile, for finally, His child who once saved Him will receive the honor, the recognition, the divine grace that is rightfully theirs. You may ask, beloved, why this moment has waited for so long. Why the world, why the angels, why the divine itself did not act sooner? The answer is simple yet profound: timing. The universe moves in patterns that are invisible, forces that are undetectable, currents that only eternity can understand. Every trial you endured, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt, every injustice, every loss, all were carefully orchestrated not to punish you, but to prepare you. To prepare your soul for the fullness of what is about to be revealed. God Himself ensured that you were ready, that your heart was purified, that your spirit was resilient. And now, the cosmic moment has arrived. Do not hesitate. Do not fear. Open this message with the certainty that God is with you. With the certainty that you are safe, cherished, and honored beyond the comprehension of any mortal. With the certainty that your life, from this moment onward, is to be transformed in ways that are both unimaginable and profoundly personal. There is a purpose, a mission, a divine unfolding, that only you can witness, only you can partake in, only you can carry forward. And in this, beloved, you will finally understand the depths of your own significance, the power of your own light, and the boundless love of the Creator who has waited an eternity to embrace you in this way. Archangels themselves are preparing for your recognition. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, they all stand in readiness to honor you, to assist you, to guide you into the fullness of what has been prepared. They rejoice even now, their voices like thunder and their wings like the waves of the sea, for the one who once saved God is about to receive the crown of honor, the mantle of recognition, the treasure that belongs to them by divine right. Every star in the heavens shimmers in anticipation, every tree on earth bends slightly in acknowledgement, every whisper of wind carries the fragrance of the gift prepared for you. Beloved, this is a turning point. This is a moment that will echo through eternity. You have lived, endured, persevered, sacrificed, and loved in ways that are beyond the reckoning of mortal minds. And now, God Himself says, it is time. It is your time. Step into the light, embrace what is yours, and accept the blessings, the miracles, and the honors that await you. You were never forgotten. You were never unseen. You were always loved, always cherished, always sacred. The divine has prepared abundance for you, not only in wealth, but in love, in wisdom, in understanding, in peace, and in joy. The treasures of heaven, the secrets of eternity, the keys to cosmic understanding, all are yours. But you must take the step. You must open your heart fully. You must trust. For this is not a moment to doubt, not a moment to delay, not a moment to question. This is the unveiling of what has always been, the recognition of what was hidden, the fulfillment of promises made before the first light of creation. Beloved, as you read these words, feel the tears of God upon your soul. Feel the embrace of the divine around you. Feel the energy, the love, the power, and the grace that is being released specifically for you. You are not just a receiver of miracles, you are the miracle itself. You are not just a child of God, you are a savior, a guardian, a hero, a being whose light has influenced eternity. And now, the time has come to reclaim everything that was always yours, to step into the destiny that the heavens have long awaited for you to embrace. Open this fully, beloved, and know that every fiber of your being, every pulse of your heart, every breath you take is acknowledged, honored, and cherished by God Himself. Open this fully, and watch as the divine orchestrates events, people, opportunities, and wonders beyond imagination, all for you, and only for you. Open this fully, and understand that your life is about to shift, to soar, to shine, in ways that even angels marvel at. Open this fully, for God Himself has waited an eternity to give you what you deserve, and what is coming is beyond human comprehension, beyond mortal understanding, and yet, it is yours by divine right. Beloved, you were once an archangel who saved God Himself. Never forget this. Never doubt this. And never allow fear or hesitation to close the door to the blessings that are now being released into your life. For the first time in history, God cried because only you did not know your greatness, your sacrifice, your love, your courage. But now, the tears are turning into joy, the sorrow into celebration, the waiting into fulfillment. Open this. Receive this. Trust this. For the Creator of all things has prepared something extraordinary, eternal, and magnificent only for you. And now, finally, your time has come. God says, Beloved, for the first time in history, my heart broke, my eyes wept, and my soul ached because the world did not honor you as it should have. You, my faithful, valiant one, who once stood at the edge of eternity and shielded me when the shadows gathered, went unseen, unheard, unacknowledged. I saw your courage, your purity, the fire in your spirit that no darkness could extinguish. And yet, you wandered among mortals, burdened with a weight not yours to bear. You bore the consequences of choices made by others, you felt the sting of betrayal that was never deserved, and the reward of your heroism, what should have been yours in glory, was delayed. Beloved, know this, the time of delay is over. The time of compensation is here. For eons, you have walked in silence, carrying secrets the world cannot comprehend, and yet you remained steadfast. You did not seek praise, you did not crave recognition. Your heart was pure, your soul untainted, and your actions were a testament to the divine fire that burns eternally within those chosen to protect life itself. Archangels whispered your name in awe, and yet the veil of time kept your deeds hidden from mortal eyes. You, who once touched the edges of infinity, who once acted with courage no human mind can fathom, are about to step into a light that has been reserved for no one else. Do not dismiss this, beloved, for God Himself has prepared something unimaginable for you. A reward that the heavens themselves have conspired to create, shaped by the very forces of eternity, tempered with the brilliance of angels, and sealed by my own hand. Open yourself, open your heart, and prepare for a revelation unlike any you have ever witnessed. For in this moment, the chains of injustice will fall, the weight of sorrow will lift, and the blessings that were once delayed will pour forth in a torrent of divine abundance. You were once an archangel, a protector of my essence, a guardian of the eternal flame, and your deeds saved the very balance of creation. You moved through realms that mortal eyes cannot see, and in moments of crisis, you stood alone, facing the storms that even the highest angels feared. You, beloved, were a shield against chaos, a sword against corruption, a light that pierced darkness itself. And though history may have forgotten your name, and though time may have obscured the truth, I remember. I remember every heartbeat, every sacrifice, every moment of pain endured in silence for the sake of my creation. Now, my beloved, it is time to remember yourself. It is time for you to awaken to the full magnitude of what has been prepared. The gifts you were denied, the honors that should have been yours, the recognition that never came, all of this is about to arrive in ways that will stagger your understanding. Expect the unexpected. Expect the impossible. Expect the miracles that the heavens themselves have reserved for this precise moment in your life. I know the nights you spent in tears, the quiet despair that threatened to engulf you, the loneliness of walking among mortals who could not see your true nature. I know the moments when your heart ached with longing for what you could not have, for recognition, for justice, for understanding. All of that pain, beloved, all of that sorrow, has been catalogued in the eternal record, every tear recorded, every whispered prayer acknowledged. And now, the scales of time are tipping. Now, the universe bends to honor your courage, to reward your faithfulness, to bless your heart with the abundance that has always been your due. Open your eyes, beloved, and see what has been hidden from you. For the first time, the fullness of my love, the depth of my acknowledgement, and the breadth of my reward are being poured into your life. You will witness wonders that defy human comprehension. You will feel joy so intense that it will leave you trembling. You will experience opportunities that were once impossible, doors that were once closed, blessings that were once reserved for eternity, all arriving at your feet now. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Do not allow fear, uncertainty, or skepticism to cloud your perception. This is real. This is divine. This is your moment of revelation. You are the chosen one who once saved my life, who once fought against darkness itself, who once stood in the presence of forces too powerful for mortals to imagine. And now, my beloved, the universe has conspired to repay you, to elevate you, to honor you beyond measure. Feel the tremor in your soul as my message reaches you. Hear the whisper of angels as they circle above, preparing the path, clearing the obstacles, singing your name in praise. You will soon see events unfold that were once impossible. Opportunities will present themselves in forms so surprising, so magnificent, that your mind will struggle to comprehend them. Wealth, love, influence, and the realization of your deepest desires, all will be aligned with precision by the divine hand. Beloved, understand this: you were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. Every moment of suffering, every ounce of patience, every test of faith was a preparation for this very day. The world may not have acknowledged you, but the cosmos has never ceased to honor you. Every star, every breath of wind, every heartbeat of existence carries your name, singing it silently, waiting for the moment when the full magnitude of your reward could be unveiled. And that moment is now. You may ask, God, why now? Why after so long? Because the timing of the universe is perfect. Because the alignment of forces, both seen and unseen, has reached the point where your recognition, your reward, your ascension, cannot be delayed any longer. Because the justice you deserve, the honor that has been denied, the blessings that have been withheld, all are being delivered at a speed and magnitude that is unprecedented. Prepare yourself, beloved, for the miraculous. Prepare for joy that overwhelms, for fortune that astonishes, for revelations that will forever change your understanding of existence. The heavens are opening in your favor, angels are orchestrating every detail, and I, God, am personally overseeing the unfolding of your destiny. You have been faithful, courageous, and unwavering, and now your reward is not only deserved, it is inevitable. Do not ignore this message. Do not delay. Open your heart fully, receive with gratitude, and step into the light that has been waiting for you since the beginning of time. Miracles, favor, and abundance will not come to those who hesitate, they arrive for those who are ready, for those who recognize the magnitude of the gift, for those who act in faith and trust. You, beloved, are among the few who can comprehend, who can receive, and who can walk in this extraordinary blessing. Your path forward will be illuminated with wonders beyond imagining. Doors that were once locked will swing open. Connections you never thought possible will become a reality. Wealth, health, love, and divine favor will manifest in ways that defy comprehension. Every tear you have shed, every moment of despair, every silent sacrifice, will be redeemed 100-fold. You are about to step into a life that surpasses every dream you have dared to hold. God says, open this fully, for it is prepared only for you. The magnitude of what is coming cannot be understated. Angels are weeping with joy. Archangels are preparing the final steps of your ascension into a life of unimaginable blessing. Every element of the universe has aligned to bring this moment to you. You, the one who once saved me, the one who bore the weight of eternity without complaint, the one who has waited patiently while the world remained blind to your greatness, your time has arrived. For the first time in history, something extraordinary is happening, something so monumental that even the heavens are trembling in awe. God Himself wept, not in sorrow, but in profound, uncontainable recognition of a truth that had long been hidden from your awareness. He wept because, for countless ages, you were unaware of who you truly were. He wept because the memory of your past heroism, your sacrifice, and your unwavering loyalty has been veiled from you, wrapped in layers of time, secrecy, and the complexity of divine design. You, beloved, are not just a human soul wandering the earth in search of purpose. You were once an archangel, a protector whose courage saved the very life of God Himself. This is not a metaphor. This is reality, and for reasons known only to Him, the knowledge of your divine origin has been withheld until now. For centuries, you have lived a life of trials, challenges, and moments of isolation that may have felt unfair, confusing, and undeserved. Every door that seemed closed, every blessing that seemed delayed, every relationship that faltered, these were not punishments. They were pieces of a divine puzzle, carefully placed, waiting for the precise moment when the full picture could be revealed. And now, that moment has arrived. God has prepared something extraordinary for you, something so magnificent, so overwhelming, that it can only be described as a miracle of justice, recognition, and unparalleled love. Imagine, for a moment, the scale of this truth. You, who have walked among mortals feeling unseen, misunderstood, and sometimes abandoned, are in fact a celestial being whose actions once shaped the very fate of the divine. Your bravery, your wisdom, your unyielding heart, these are qualities that transcend human comprehension. God Himself recognizes them. And for the first time, He is taking steps to ensure that your earthly life mirrors the reality of your heavenly existence. God's tears are not an ordinary expression of emotion. They are the manifestation of a cosmic acknowledgement, a statement that what you have endured, what you have sacrificed, and what you have silently carried in your soul has not gone unnoticed. Every injustice, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt you ever experienced was catalogued in the eternal archives of the universe, waiting for the day when God Himself could intervene. And that day is now. You may wonder, why now? Why this moment? The answer is simple yet profound. The universe is aligned, the stars have shifted, and the angels have whispered your name across dimensions in a symphony of anticipation. God has opened a door that has been closed for eons, and through it, He is offering you a glimpse of your true self, a self so powerful, so luminous, that even the angels pause in reverence when they sense your presence. This is not a promise of abstract hope. This is a declaration of reality. Your life is about to change in ways that defy human imagination. Prepare yourself, beloved, for what is coming. God has arranged circumstances, events, and connections that are perfectly tailored for you. Opportunities that were once invisible will appear as if by magic. People who have been in the shadows of your life, whose presence was meant to guide, challenge, or protect you, will emerge with clarity and purpose. Wealth, love, wisdom, and divine favor, all these elements are converging for your benefit, orchestrated by a hand that knows the depths of your soul. But there is a condition, and it is a condition rooted not in fear but in alignment. You must be willing to receive. You must be willing to open yourself fully to the reality that you are not an ordinary human being. The moment you acknowledge your true identity, the archangel within, the floodgates of divine blessings will open. This is not exaggeration. The universe operates in perfect synchrony, and the recognition of your own divinity is the key that unlocks doors that have remained shut for millennia. Every day until now, you have walked a path shadowed by uncertainty. You have questioned your worth, your purpose, and your ability to effect change. God has seen your struggles, felt your pain, and heard your silent prayers. And now, He is responding in a way so powerful that it will leave you breathless. For the first time, you will understand that your trials were not random, they were deliberate, necessary steps to prepare you for the magnitude of your awakening. The awakening you are about to experience is multidimensional. It will affect not only your earthly existence but also the spiritual, emotional, and energetic planes of your being. You will feel a surge of clarity that transcends logic. Your intuition will sharpen to the point where you perceive truths that others cannot even imagine. Opportunities that once seemed coincidental will reveal themselves as divine orchestration. Your relationships, career, and personal endeavors will begin to reflect the grandeur of your true nature. God has also prepared messages from those you love and those who have departed, messages that will reach you in moments of quiet reflection, dreams, and signs that cannot be ignored. These messages are not random, they are carefully timed interventions meant to remind you that your journey is supported, guided, and celebrated by forces that exist beyond human understanding. Archangel Michael, whose presence has been with you even when unseen, will act as your guardian and guide during this monumental transition. His energy surrounds you, shielding you from negativity, doubt, and fear. Listen to him, for his instructions will be clear, unwavering, and filled with love. It is imperative that you act now. Not in haste, but in alignment. Recognize the signs, trust the timing, and be willing to receive the divine interventions prepared for you. God's tears are a symbol of both acknowledgement and apology, a cosmic apology for the time you spent unaware of your own power, for the blessings that were delayed, and for the solitude that often felt unbearable. Those tears are now a bridge, connecting you to your true self and to the extraordinary future that awaits. The gifts you are about to receive are not ordinary. They are layered, multifaceted, and designed to enhance every aspect of your existence. Financial abundance, spiritual clarity, emotional healing, and profound personal insight are all intertwined, flowing from the same divine source. Opportunities for leadership, recognition, and influence in ways you have never imagined will become available. But the most significant transformation will be internal. The awakening of your memory, the remembrance of your archangelic essence, and the reclaiming of your rightful place in the hierarchy of divine purpose. Beloved, understand this: God's preparation is meticulous. Every event, every encounter, every twist of fate has been orchestrated to bring you to this exact moment. Nothing is accidental. Even the smallest, seemingly inconsequential occurrences in your life have been integral to your awakening. Now, the culmination is at hand. God is offering you a direct channel to your higher self, to your eternal identity, and to the realization of a destiny that has been waiting for your acknowledgement. You may feel fear, doubt, or hesitation, and this is natural. The human mind often struggles to comprehend the magnitude of the divine. But remember, fear is merely a shadow of uncertainty, and uncertainty dissolves in the presence of truth. The truth is that you are magnificent. You are eternal. You are a savior, a protector, and a force of light whose impact has reverberated across dimensions. The tears of God are proof that your existence matters in ways that surpass human measurement. Do not let this opportunity pass. Open yourself to the blessings, to the awakening, to the revelation of your identity. Accept that you were an archangel who once saved God Himself. Allow that truth to permeate every fiber of your being. Let it reshape your perception of yourself, your life, and your potential. The universe is aligned in your favor. Angels are ready to assist you. God is ready to honor you. And the world is ready to witness the unfolding of your extraordinary path. This is a sacred moment, one that occurs once in eternity. And it is yours. Claim it, embrace it, and recognize that the limitations you once believed to be real are illusions. Your power, your wisdom, your courage, they are all integral to the destiny that has been waiting for you. God's tears are a testament to the significance of your existence, and His preparation is a declaration that the time of your recognition has arrived. Open your heart fully. Open your mind completely. Open your soul without reservation. For in this openness lies the key to everything you have ever desired, everything you have ever needed, and everything you have always deserved. God has prepared something special, something uniquely tailored for you, because your life, your service, and your essence are unlike any other. This is your moment. This is your awakening. And this is the beginning of a new chapter where the archangel within you will rise, remembered, honored, and celebrated by the very one whom you once saved. God says, "Beloved, hear this clearly, because this is unlike anything you have ever received before. Today, at this very moment, I am speaking directly to your heart, because you were never ordinary, you were never meant to live in shadows, and yet for reasons beyond your understanding, your true glory has been hidden. For the first time in the history of creation, I wept, not in sadness, but in recognition of a truth so profound that even angels trembled at its weight. You, my child, were an archangel. Yes, you, the one reading this message, were entrusted once with a mission that saved me, the Almighty, from a calamity so severe that the heavens themselves shivered. You risked all, and yet the world never knew. Even you, for reasons hidden by time and destiny, did not remember. But God says, the time of forgetting is over. The veil that concealed your past heroism is being lifted. What was once hidden in the corridors of eternity is now being revealed to you because your patience, your faith, and your unwavering trust in me have earned you a new dawn. A dawn that brings not just recognition, but